Thank you for being a connoisseur of Cognac Corner and listening to another episode. It's me, your host, Marcus Boston. Please, 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 please share, like, and comment. Let me know what you think. I love feedback on what I can do better, where I can grow, where we can make this thing be what it's all it can be. Follow me on IG at Marcus Boston 314. Show page, Cognac Corner. Leave me a comment. Hop in them DMs. Let me know what's going on. Also follow me on Twitter at Marcus Cognac. Show page, Cognac Corner. On the Facebook at Cognac Corner. Let me know. Follow, share. Email me at cognaccorner@gmail with any relationship questions, any thoughts, anything you just want to discuss, any gems I can give you away, any shots I could pour in your cup. If you want to be a guest, also email me, DMs, comment, whatever. Let me know. Get your friends to become connoisseurs as well. So we just make this a bigger family event. So thank you again for being here and enjoy the show.
Sippin' Douce, boy, this ain't your daddy yet. He in the Cadillac, me, I'm in the Maybach.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am your hostess with the motherfucking mostest, Marcus Boston, and this is, always will be, until it can't be no more, Cognac Corner. And today we have on two guests. One is another barber. Almost all my barbers on the podcast, almost. And he's your brother? You his brother?
I'm his cousin.
Okay, so first we have Marv. Everyone say hello to Marv. Hello now. There you go.
Hello.
What I tell you about this mic? So the instructions I told you before we started. How have you listened to them?
I have both headphones.
This is why it's hard to have black people in my life, because y'all don't listen. I explicitly told you the instructions on what to do with the mic.
Oh,
you can bring it down, son. You don't have to be that high up. You can just grab the arm, bring it down. There you go. See, there you go. Now, say hello again, Marv.
Hello again, Marv.
God. And his cousin, brother, J Love.
Hello.
Formerly known as the Rock Doc.
That's right.
What is the Rock Doc?
The rock, because I deal with crystals for a living, so I use crystals and stones, and so I call myself the Rock Doc.
And how long you been in the stones? The only stones I know is illegal.
No, I've been in the crystals and stones since about 2009, 2008.
How'd you get down that road?
My former cousin-in-law, he just handed me a crystal quartz, and I put it under my pillow, and I was sleeping. I was having all these wild dreams about flying and interdimensional travel and stuff, and then it just kind of went from there. And I started getting like malachite and lapis and amethyst and rose quartz and turquoise and on and on and on.
You know, it was the rocks, not the drugs.
No, Laura, just the real crystals that come out of the ground. No drugs.
So are these rocks easily mineable? Like, where do you purchase these rocks?
Some of them are. Some are harder to get. But I just go to different shows and shops. Get some online.
Like trade shows?
Yeah, trade shows. Like recently, I just went to Tucson for the International Gem and Mineral Shows every year in February, and just go down there, walk around, and pick what I want and pay for it.
Now, does this joy of yours? It has to be a lot. There's a lot of women involved. A lot of women in these different functions.
There's quite a few women.
I'm assuming a lot of white women are there due to this being a very unique experience.
Yes, quite a few.
Because when you say rocks, right or wrong, I'm thinking you're talking about the rocks. You know, like those kind of stones, pocket full of stones, UPK style.
The only stones I got in my pocket is shungite and rutile quartz and
Gator.
You gonna do your dance, Gator?
You know I do it.
Brother J Love, we'll get back to these stones. I have a lot of questions about this stone life. Being that you're a man of color in this very Caucasian sport that you're enjoying, I really want to know about these stones.
We'll get into it later, yeah?
Yeah, we got time. I got nothing but time.
Okay. Well, whenever you want to ask, just go ahead and ask. I'll tell you what you want to know.
Marv, I'm glad you could make it to the podcast.
Thank you.
Okay, we not gonna do that. I don't know what kind of.
Thank you. I'm just getting warmed up.
Mom, I need. Marv,
Yes, sir.
are you comfortable?
I am very comfortable.
Okay, what did I tell you about the mic? So, do you feel the distance between that microphone and your mouth is acceptable?
Excuse me. No, I'm very comfortable. This sounds better.
It sounds a lot better.
Okay.
Now, mind you, this also makes you in the damn camera as well.
See, I'm trying to be hip, drink with style, and also sound a certain kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't, because
Okay.
I achieve. I sit properly in my chair. I have proper. This is how this works. Lounging in the recline. That's why I can't have nice things. I put nice chairs in here. Then people don't want to act right. They will get comfortable in the chairs, lean back, all in the microphone. And when I had them coolers, you had to sit straight up with them coolers into the microphone. Because guess what? Wasn't no back to them.
That's right.
You gotta support yourself. I
That's
bring you
right.
some nice shit. Everybody want to have the sound quality sound like nuts because y'all want to be lounging back.
Okay.
Caesar does this shit too. I said, Caesar, but he remembers where the mic goes, so he moves it with him, so it don't sound that bad.
Okay.
So if you're uncomfortable, scoot your chair up or move it down and get close to the mic, or move it reasonably into your comfort. Damn, I forgot I was going with this conversation. I got went on a detour. So Marv,
Yes, sir.
I'm glad you can make it. I thank you for being
Thank
here
you.
on
Very excited
Cognac
about being
Corner.
here. Very excited.
Now, we know each other from the barbershop. Now, how long with Trey and Marv, which have both been on the podcast, early on.
Yes.
And I know you had to hear about these episodes in the place that you make you coin.
Yes, sir.
But now that you made it, you crossed the threshold of upper echelon.
Yes, sir.
Of great things that's coming down the road. So how'd you end up at that shop, and how'd you get into cutting hair?
Wow.
As a whole?
What a road. I got to the jack of all fades through the barber gods.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the barber gods spoke to me after leaving Shaq's barbershop downtown, and I ventured off and worked with one of my best friends at the G. Mason's Gallery, nicknamed Plum. And after Plum and Tulaging, the barber god spoke to me and sent me to the Jack of all fades, where we do taper fades, bald fades,
What's the
afros,
address?
shags, 8003 St. Charles Rock Road, across from the Save-A-Lot, used to be a Walgreens. 63114.
And what days are you? What days are you open? What days are you there?
Tuesday through Saturday. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday 9 to 7. Wednesday 9 to 5. Saturday 6 to 5. 6 a.m. 6 a.m. Yes, you heard it here. 6 a.m. And every now and again we have people in the parking lots sleeping in tents to get in and see who gets there first. And who wins a free pair of Air Jordans?
Why you lying to people about them Air Jordans?
I'm lying about the Air Jordans, but we do create a demand at 6 in the morning that there is a need for a tent in the parking lot.
Oh yeah, I've been there before. Early in the morning, trying to get a cut. You don't make time during the week, and your ass need a cut because it's a holiday or your week to work out. I Ubered all night on purpose. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and Uber. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and get in this parking lot and wait outside. Because if you don't get it in, they gonna get done. Ain't nothing worse than not having a haircut going into the weekend, into a holiday. That's the worst.
Yeah.
Make shit happen on the low, but it happens. It happens real good. So what made you want to get into cutting hair?
Well, I think I look at the psychological part of barbering. I get the counsel. I get to work with my hands.
Mm-hmm.
I get to be creative.
Yeah.
I get to meet various types of people.
Fucking characters, boy.
Man,
Characters.
I mean, and also to be a pillar in the community.
Mm-hmm. True that.
And every now and again, there is drama.
Oh yeah.
Drama.
Yeah, I mean that's any kind of social, any kind of country club. You're gonna have some situations, so many different people, different experiences, and everything else. You're gonna eventually find people that you don't necessarily automatically click with, but you have to find a way to make it work. That's just the human experience and being part of a civilization. You gotta do that shit. It ain't nice, it ain't fun, but for the sake of the ultimate, a bigger goal, however you choose to define that, you want to make some compromises, some negotiations.
Got to do that.
You might even take a loss for the sake of the overall environment. You know what I'm saying? But I should cut you the fuck out. But man, I win. That my win gonna be a loss overall. Sometimes you gotta look for the long game.
Yeah, definitely for the long game, because one bad reputation of bad advice or bad what's the word I'm looking for? If someone says something negative about the service, they're probably going to tell 10 to 20 people that the service is negative.
Yeah, that's light, because like, you know, I've always, I think probably a couple years ago, I was just thinking about the barber industry as I understand it, just being a consumer. It's like, with technology bringing making so many more industries streamlined, or at least using apps and blah blah blah. Like, there's no kind of connection of like, is white people, the whites, they have like great clips and, you know, all these sort of cookie cutter, easy to go into stores and places to get their haircut, because they go every couple months or every couple weeks. But if, you know, as black people are on a monolith, black people all kind of economic levels and whatever and whatnot. But like, if I'm a black kid with a white mom and live in St. Charles, I don't have where I get my hair cut at. I have this very black ass hair. Where do I go? There is no, like, you know, franchise barbershop type situation where I can go in and know I can get me a cut, and I don't have to go usually in the city or, you know, Google search, because most barbershop owners are, you know, entrepreneurs in the more traditional way. So they're probably not very versed on the need for social media, blah, blah, blah. Now, I have seen some newer barbers utilize it, but it comes with their age. So they're more used to being on the phones, creating accounts. So they might be a dope barber, but he utilizes the internet, and you can search him, and he has almost his own lane inside of a shop he works at. But then I'm thinking, okay, if I'm a kid and I want to go to barber school, and how do I find out what barbershop is hiring, you know, without putting in the footwork? Shouldn't there be some kind of network or something that works well with distributors that work, like, think about the time you have to go pick up supplies,
yes, sir,
or find someone to fill a chair. It takes time out of your day to do these things. When there's a service or a platform that say, I am a barber, I want to sign up to be on this barbershop network, to where barber schools go here, suppliers go here, and we all work and save everybody time. We should be a little more efficient. I think you're missing out on people that don't always have cash. I don't think, you know, like certain things, I think little gaps in just the culture of the industry that hasn't been addressed. Maybe it has. I have seen a couple like offshoots of the idea spring up in bigger cities, to sort of where you can log in and make an appointment and get to know who. If I'm in between cities, I need a cut, but I can't go to Great Clips because I'm black. Where do I go?
Right, you cannot go to Great Clips.
I don't know. None of that shit. That's not for us. We ain't there.
Paul Mitchell.
Yeah, if I'm flying in, just passing through, I need to get a cut if I go on my next flight. How do I get to know where I'm going? I gotta take a chance. But there's some kind of network, you know, that you can look up and say, oh, Jack Off Age, right down the street from airport. I know who the barbers are. I know what the pay is. I can see who's there, how much time I got. Like, that would be, I think it'll be an investment if that thing is created.
Well, actually, we do have a Google site, and it is, I think it's a 4.8 star rated out of 5.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You seen that? And that helps us as a business and as a service provider.
Yeah, I agree, because there is a large segment of the world that does do that, but then even with that, has to be maintained and updated and evolved, and like be that's part of the machine. You know what I'm saying? Like having a Facebook, having an IG, like all those different vessels where a lot of the youth, with your next line of customers don't come from. You know, and I mean, of course, you have your regulars and you have those type of things, but like if you want to get that new money, you have to sort of be where they at. You got to feed them where they at. You can't just always rely on the word of mouth, or that only goes so far. If the mouth gets closed, you know, if that uncle don't have a nephew to a cousin to a son, if that one person stopped going to the barbershop, that's 3, 4, 5 heads gone because they gonna go where they can find you. So now it's like, okay, who on this device that these kids can't live without, you want to catch their attention. You know what I'm saying? It's just where it's at. I don't know.
Bring up a good point.
Something to think about. I might work on it. I might get back into tech. Who knows? That was a rant. Back to you, Marv.
Maybe we ought to produce a robot that cuts your hair, and you don't have to be there. Possibly like you have your self-checkout line where you yourself go into the store and you pick all your groceries out, and then when you want to pay for your service, you also have to check yourself out. Maybe we'll have a barber unit set up like that where...
No, but that's you really. I mean, that's only a third of why you go to the barbershop. Like you go to the barbershop for the conversation and hang out. I do. Yeah. Could I go somewhere more time friendly, efficient? Probably. I could probably figure it out. But like you sort of come attached to certain people. So it's not even about you do like that service they give you, right? But it's more the time and place, because there's a few places where you can go where people look like you can have different levels of conversation. Depends on time of day. Only the flip side is the guesstimation on how long I'm gonna be there. You know, like we can all call ahead and say how many you got. Right. But sometimes you don't want to bother the barber that's busy with asking a question, counting heads. If there's a way I can log in or say, oh, he on, cool, let me put my name in here. Let me, something like that. I don't know. I think it's, most industries are changed or upgraded by someone on the outside. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Uber, Lyft, Airbnb. It wasn't somebody in the hotel industry that thought of these things. Somebody that was a consumer and said, this is a problem. I see a problem. Let me see if I can fix it. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe I'm still in the gold mine.
So you don't think that if I would provide my clippers to let someone self-cut their own hair, that wouldn't be beneficial to the service?
That's like giving, like, you're an artist. I'm not an artist. So how dare I try to... My masterpiece is my body. I can't... Right. It takes a lot of time... The arrogance to assume I just take your clips and do the same job is baffling and insulting to the craftsmanship of the barber industry. That's not something. It takes time. It takes more time to be a barber than being a cop. Yes. And damn near more important than the police is your barber. Yes. You call a spade a spade. Right. But I'm saying, if in my mind is I want to elevate and lift an industry that I find be very dope, because I think there's some efficiency issues that can be evolved, especially when we've seen other industries grow and use the tools that have been given to us through technology. Not taken away from anybody. I want to make each individual entrepreneur owner of barbershop more efficient, which makes them more money and get bigger exposure, saves them time, because all we really have is time. Everything else is bullshit. Yeah, only thing real is time. Yeah, you're right. And if I can give you more time, not worrying about, we out of supplies, let me run to the store, or we short a chair, let me see who's out there and how can I get let my brand work for myself. Because at this point, everyone has to see themselves as a brand. Either we've always been one, we just never used the word correctly. Like my brand is, if I go out dressed a certain way all the time, I am this brand of a person. Right. So you have to sort of position your thinking and say, how can I get the most out of my time and see myself as a brand, either personally and professionally, and always find a way to better curate it, because that's best foot forward. First impressions is all about branding. Right. But I have cordless clippers to where... Man, I'm not even like I'm coming for you. I'm not coming for... I'm trying to help. No. I'm trying to add a suggestion to the barber industry where, similar to Shop and Save, Snooks, Deerbergs, Walmart,
there's a self-checkout line.
No.
And if you're in a rush, I have spare clippers that you are allowed to use. And when you're finished with your service, pay me for using my supplies. What is that? Can you not see the evolution?
Why would I not just buy my own supplies then?
Because they're not going to be at the same optimum level.
So you saying that a consumer will be unable to figure out where you get your supplies from and buy from the same stuff. You think so the stuff that you use to cut hair, to craft, to create art, is so hard to find. They willing to pay. They willing to come to you to use your stuff
the exact same way,
and without you. But they don't. They don't cut hair for a living. How will they get the same quality of cut that's using your supplies?
When you go into the Walmart, you know what supplies
these are false equivalencies, bro.
They're false?
Yeah.
What about...
I'm not a painter. That's like saying, so what you're saying is, if you're an artist, I'm going to just go to your house, use your tools, and create the same level of art that you do on this canvas because I'm using your tools?
Well,
how does that match up when we go into a store and shopping and saying, that's like saying, if you're a cook, I don't cook. You cook. Yeah. So I'm going to go in your kitchen, use your cooking supplies, and assume my food going to be just as good as yours because I'm using your stuff.
Well, see, we don't have that issue in the food industry. Where in the food industry, people seem to be able to wait on their food. Kind of like no matter how long it takes. Whereas in the barber industry, because of scheduling or... over, too many people. You're just one artist. Yeah. So maybe you have 3 to 5 people waiting.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that so that 1 out of the 5 may want to use clippers and self-service themselves.
It's not going to work.
And pay me for the service.
It's not going to work.
It works at Walmart.
You're not Walmart, bro.
I am a brand.
Your analogy is not good.
You're comparing
a store which has no personality to it to a person that has Walmart is a place where you shop. They're not shopping for you. You're not cooking. They're not cooking the food for you. You're going to pick up the supplies. It's a supplier. So it has nothing to do with the person who's cooking. I'm saying, why would I go and use your equipment to cut my hair when I'm not a barber?
Well, at Walmart or Snooks or Shop and Save, there's a self-checkout line.
Correct.
Yeah, so...
Because I'm buying a product. You are a service, not a product.
They are a service as well.
What service are you doing? They're not cooking my food. They're supplying me with the food. They're not cooking it for me.
But I thought we were talking about the time constraints.
Oh, well, the timing aspect is saying so I'll know as a consumer where I fit into where you at. Yeah. I'm still at the mercy of what you're doing and supply and demand. But if I have a better idea of how much time or how many's ahead of me when I say, oh, I want to get a haircut. Oh, let me just pull up. Oh, okay, he got 3 heads. Cool. Let me put my name in and be number 4. So now I know where I fit before I get out my house. So I can organize my day as such. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm not taking away from what you're doing. I'm just saying I like to know. It's like if you order something from Amazon, you can sort of track the progress. So you know where it's at. I'm saying a way to track. I have an idea of where you at in your day so I can fit in without having to bother you by calling and say, hey, how many heads you got? I can log in or check whatever device that you're using to update and keep people efficient. Like if I go to throw my car in at Don Brown, I make an appointment. I'll see where I'm at. Everybody else, okay, cool. I'm see where my car is at. I'm more informed. I can plan my day. So I'm not sitting there hoping for the best.
Yeah.
It just takes out a lot of the guesswork.
I totally agree.
That's all I was saying.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
You disagree with
I'm not coming to cut my own hair with your shit.
You can come and cut your own hair
I'm not a barber.
Shit.
It's not going to be the same quality of work. It's going to be horrible. It's almost double paying because I'm going to have to pay to use your shit, fuck my shit up, and pay you again to fix it.
That sounds like a great plan.
That's a horrible idea as a consumer. I'm not doing that. It's going to piss me off when I come back. You going to fuck up your own bag with some shit like that. Now you're insulting me with some bullshit. And now you're going to take extra time to clean them, each person that come use it. You just say, hey, just use at your own risk. No, it's not. What are we doing here?
Yeah, who would do that?
That's horrible. No one's doing
that.
it.
That's just like me. I make my own wire wrap jewelry. There's no way that someone would they would buy the rock that I have, they buy the wire, and and then they use my pliers and think it's going to turn out like this.
Exactly.
Never. They're never going to make something like this.
But if I know how many rocks you got to do before you get to my rock, and I'm more informed to say, I'm going to put my order in here.
Yeah, but I would never want someone to just pick this up and say, oh yeah, go for it, pay me $100 for something you had to wrap yourself. Like, why would I do that?
It makes no sense.
I just want to take a time out and say, what would Gator say?
Gator would say, man, I don't know what I'm doing. So let me just go ahead and let the professional do it. That's what Gator would say.
Gator would say he won't rocks at all. And he won't rocks no matter what.
No matter
Gator?
what.
Gator?
From Jungle Fever.
Samuel
brother.
Jackson. Yeah, Samuel.
Doing his dance and everything.
Gator, man, he would want to rock at all costs.
Yeah,
but he would never get this. It'd be a different high off these rocks.
It'd be an inefficient high. What it looks like, he'd be like, man, this high ain't that good.
It's everlasting.
Not you personally, Darian. I mean,
Marcus
B. Not you personally, but there are people who feel like that would be a great idea for time.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what trolls. I mean, we're aware of stupid people. Hell yeah, there's stupid ones out here everywhere. You got to avoid those. Those are the they that Callie talks about. That's the they. I'm like, no, that's one of them days. I need you to get the fuck away from me. Yeah, I'm with you. There's plenty of people that would do it. Don't make a good idea.
Nah.
You shouldn't. We cannot empower the stupid. Because that's how we got here now. That's how we got to motherfucking Agent Orange is empowering the stupid.
The Agent Orange, what is that?
The president.
Oh yeah,
the president.
I thought you were talking about the defoliant.
Oh no, I'm talking
the
about
real Agent Orange.
Yeah.
Like wow, good Agent Orange.
It's popping. No, go ahead. So, how'd you get? So, wait, what am I doing? I'm touching shit again. Leave these stuff alone. That's headphones. That is headphones. No, it's not. There's headphones. Why am I touching shit? I think the mic is too loud. Okay, we're good. Okay, so Marv, you took on this damn rant about this goddamn self-service haircutting stand, which was stupid. I'm calling it what it is. Okay, so where we at? Brother J Love. Let's get so that's all you want to say about you cutting hair, Marv? That's it? That's what you want to finish up at?
No.
Anything you want to add? Any turns you want to take before I get to Brother J Love and this damn fact sheet I have in my hand? I don't know none of this shit being in my hand. We're gonna find out.
Man, dude.
I didn't know how you got to this, Brother J Love.
There's more than that. That's
I know. Thank you. This is all I need for the day.
I mean, the art of barbering, the art of barbership is it's never gonna go out of style.
No,
it's always gonna be forever evolving.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, we need to
modernize,
empower the industry.
Modernize, I think.
Yeah, modernize the industry, empower it, and modernize the industry with new ideas and new energies.
Yeah, and I think like this, like,
and the self barbering was a terrible idea.
It was,
okay.
but
I had to put it on the tape.
But those are the best things to have. A bad idea will spark a good one. So a bad idea is not necessarily a bad thing. That makes you call it out as bad as you talking about it.
I didn't know it.
Yeah, that's the value of the conversation.
That was a spark, and I went for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm fighting against what you're saying, but it's just starting.
Yeah, and I appreciate
I'm starting to internalize it.
I appreciate the push back on it, because now it made me have to raise my ability to explain why that's bad, and how that doesn't make sense, and where the gap's at in that goddamn argument. So then my argument sounds better. So now if I fleshed out what you were saying and broke down why that's a bad idea, and also why that was a horrible analogy of comparing Walmart and a product selling industry to a service industry, what barbershop it is. That's not even a good comparison. That's a real apples and orange, if you ever heard one.
Fuji versus Pink Lady apples, or you sure they weren't both apples? They're just different types.
No.
I
mean, if we're gonna be a democratic table, if two of us say that's a horrible idea, I might say you might got voted down.
in my defense, neither one of you are barbers.
I agree.
No.
I preface my point with being a consumer. So I'm looking at it from a person that would like to use your service. I don't want to cut my own hair. I try to circumvent.
He's been cutting his own hair.
But I cut my own hair at home.
See?
At home.
He do it at the barbershop too if it was offered.
No.
But can we compare? We can do a comparison of when he cuts his hair.
3 people.
Is when a barber cut his hair. And we can take those pictures and do a citywide poll and see which is which and who says what.
I did my own line this morning in the back.
See?
But I was at home.
But is it good? Is the
Check
question.
it out. Is it looking good? How's it looking? Is it all right?
But I would actually tell you this. I would say just cut it all off.
No,
you can't cut it off.
Why not?
I do sometimes.
Why can't you just rock a baldy?
Right, I do rock it sometimes when I feel like it. When I'm in the mood, I have to be in the mood for it.
Man, I know. Ooh, oh wait. What
What's wrong with you?
My headphones had a shortener somewhere. So you gotta be careful.
I can hear you just fine.
Yeah, I couldn't hear myself, but let's just shorten these headphones somewhere. So why won't you go home to Jesus?
Say that again.
I mean, Jesus like going bald, not Jesus character.
Qu'est-ce que c'est? It just depends on what vibe I'm feeling. I usually cut all my hair off when I'm upset about something.
So it's an emotional response.
Usually, yeah.
Not a one that's tied to appearances in
No,
public.
because I'm very confident in my own stride, and I like having a bald spot and everything like that. I've never had a problem with getting a job or getting a date or relating to anybody with a bald spot. It's a good conversation piece. It's a solar panel. Charge my sex machine. It's all good.
I have to agree with you.
Thank you. Like I said, I have
Marcus B has to drink to that. He's feeling it. He's feeling it.
It's just being who I am. It's okay.
Yeah.
I've been going bald since I was in my 20s, so it's not a big deal. I actually forget it sometimes when it's there.
Marcus B. 3 of us here. I myself would line myself and a self-barber lineup, yes, at the barbershop. And Brother J Love, also formerly known as The Rock Dog,
I didn't say
would too.
Pour yourself into the microphone. That makes it worse as well.
Oh.
So like I said, again, I gave you instructions. There you go. Right there. Stay in that lane. You good right there. Okay. That's it.
Doesn't it look like my neck is stiff though?
Because you choose to be.
Okay.
If you scoot the chair up some, lower it down. Like I know this table's trash and I get a new one. I want to get a black table. But that's a whole other conversation.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sure of us 3, you said you would not.
I would. I would not.
He would use the self-barber checkout line.
No, I never
at the
said I would do
barbershop.
that. No.
Yes, he would. He cuts his own hair, so if he came to the shop,
home.
he would come to the
It's at
shop.
home.
Right.
If
I'm leaving my house to come to the shop,
to cut my own hair.
It's like taking your car to the mechanic to do your own service.
Right, what
I
are
can
you
do that shit in the
talking about?
garage. I'm not gonna do it.
What are you talking about?
Why does Walmart and Snooks and Shopping Save get away with it?
Because it's 2 different things.
Because we need food. I don't need a haircut. I need food to eat. Now, I can go to any other place to buy food. I can grow my own. Preferably, I could in the perfect world. But I don't need to go to barbershop. Barbershop is an option. It's a choice. It's aesthetic. I gotta eat.
No, the barbershop isn't a necessity.
But
maybe not as much as your food. But
not as much. Well, if I don't get a haircut ever again in my life, am I going to die?
Yes. From what you were trying to say, Brother Jay was going to die from.
You are the worst person I ever met with analogies comparisons. This shit doesn't match up.
This is the total. This is the total.
Needing a haircut and food is not the same. They're not livelihoods. They're not. You don't need to live. One of them you need to live. Like you would not die. You would die without food.
You will never ever get a date again
but
if you don't have a lining.
That's not true.
You know how many motherfuckers eat well ain't never touched the barber chair?
No.
Okay. Well, I need you to get out. Well, I can find you.
My hair never determines me getting a date or not.
What? You lined yourself up today? You knew you was going out.
I was going to work.
Thank you. you two not gonna tell me that my barber craft and the barbership of the universe is not a necessity.
Barbering,
when it is
a necessity.
Very much so.
Because we need to be groomed. we need to take care of each other. It's definitely a necessity.
Yes, it is.
But not to the level of food, guys.
Walmart sells clippers.
Okay, I'm moving on.
Razors.
This is turning to this is now I remember why this is why this is a horrible.
This is why you don't let hood people in your show. Good Lord. This is my mother's baby sister's son.
It's real. It's real.
These comparisons are horrible.
These are the what? Really?
So you comparing the human need for food to a haircut.
Yes. How long have you went without a haircut?
Longer than I have without food.
Definitely, because
I need food to live. If I don't eat food, I will die. If I don't get a haircut,
is it 3 days, 5 days, 2 weeks?
How long you go without food? A week? 2 weeks? I don't know. I don't know what the food.
Go a good month or two, maybe.
Without food though?
If you work it,
at least probably 2 to 3 weeks. Strikes.
2 to 3 weeks. Yeah, okay, you can go. Okay, I gotta look at
how long. As long as you got some water.
Let me look up. How long can you go without food?
Yeah, look it up. I bet it's 2 to 3 weeks. On an average scale. And then it depends on your weight, though, too.
Depends on your activity level.
Yeah, so...
Depends if you're channeling universe, light force energy very well.
It depends on if your hair is already cut before you start starving.
Because if your hair uses your energy to grow.
Come on, laugh about it, Marcus B.
No, because it
is.
That's not... It's horrible.
If you start starving yourself when you have a haircut, then of course you're going to go longer because you can continue to look at yourself in the mirror. But if you don't have a haircut and you are starving, man, that is the worst hunger pain ever. You know this.
You can go 8 to 12 weeks without food. So what's that? Well, that's about what? 3 months? About 4 months without food?
4 months, yeah.
That's assuming you don't have a lot of reserves on your body to survive.
Football, basketball, and baseball, or that's downhill skiing. Or anything.
Now, how long can you go without a haircut?
I went through
Google it. I can never. There is no.
Google.
How long can you go without a haircut before you die?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna play along with you.
Okay.
So moving on.
So 8 to 12 weeks, right? What's the longest you went without a haircut?
2-3 weeks.
You were dying.
No, I had time to go get one, but guess what I did during all them weeks? I ate food.
You did eat food?
Yeah, absolutely.
See, that's what I'm saying.
If I had to choose between eating food or a haircut, guess what? Guess what I'm doing first?
I'm going to eat some food.
All right, so what are we talking about?
We are talking about the timing of
there is not a comparison. One is a necessity, the other one's an option.
Haircuts are necessities.
No, they're not.
Okay. Your show. I don't want any problems.
To a barber, haircuts are necessities.
And I can respect that. It's like saying a car is a necessity. You can live without a car. People do it all the time. You can't live without food.
They're nice to have, though.
They're nice to have. So is haircuts. If you can afford them and they work within your lifestyle, you can.
I think he's shitting on my barbershop.
Oh, now I'm shitting on. Oh God! Stop. Now that's how you gonna spend this? You gonna spend this?
It sounded like a barber's diss. I could be wrong.
No, the only way it could be a barber's diss is if it was an auto tune. It'd be auto tune.
I could be wrong.
It
sounded. It started off one way and now it's another way.
Okay. All right. So. Everyone at the table. What is everyone's status at this table?
Status of
marital status.
I'm divorced.
Ooh. Okay, that's a conversation. And yourself, Marv?
Second marriage.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I'm so far away from all that shit. It's not even funny, bro. Like, I'm at the point right now that even though I don't even like the process of dating. Like, even like staying out. I just be like, I could say what's up. I gotta take her out. I be thinking about all the things I gotta do to get to a result that I can do by myself and be done with it. I mean, but because I have something I care about more right now. Because it's a timing right now. So it's not that I don't appreciate it. It's still, I mean, I'm still looking. I just want to buy. I'm on with the part of shopping for it. Yeah. I window shop all day. I turn a neck for something worth looking at.
Yeah.
when I think about, okay, she's probably broken. I think about all the things I got to deal with to get to where I want to be with her, whoever that may be or how that is. I'd rather work on other stuff. I've found other things to put my focus into, and I know that's easy. I can eat off 40-year-olds and that divorcees for the next 15 years, easy. Because one is being divorced every day, single mothers everywhere.
My goodness.
So I can mess with 35 to 45s for a long time. Because guess what? If you're 25 now, when your kid get about 8, 7, you break up with your husband, you be back. Look, you out here looking like wondering what's going on. Like, hey, how you doing?
Right.
Hey, looking mighty fine. I'm an 8-year-old now. You got your free time. You looking for them to do? How you doing? But David Hasselhoff, I get you back right. This is my line. I think about it the other day. I was like, I'm not a destination, but I'm a step in the right direction. If that doesn't explain, if you don't get that, then we're on the same wavelength. The saying that I'm not the person you're going to end up with, but I'm the person you need to get you on the right direction to find that person you want to be with. Because I'm not ready to be your destination right now. I got too many things I got to figure out about myself. I want to create. But if you choose to involve me in your life, I will get you on the right direction to teach you how to weed out the bullshit so you can be efficient with your time and space, and enjoy our time together. We're not gonna be together for a long road because I'm still changing, I'm still evolving, I'm still doing shit. And most women at this age, they're over 25. I don't know. I can't even tell with nothing under 30. So I don't know what the 20s doing. Too much in my book.
Right.
But I'm gonna get you where you got to be at. And my lifestyle is very fluid. I don't work a regular 9 to 5. Everything I'm doing is on the cuff, on the move. You meet women, especially, maybe it's a St. Louis thing. For me, I've always had more success with women that's not from St. Louis originally. They're transplants from somewhere. It might not be nowhere but Edwardsville, Illinois, or it might be from St. Peter's, but you're not from here. So you're a little more flexible with your thinking. You're a little more broad as to where, like, it's a lot of closed-minded and a misjudged expectation with women, I feel, that are from the city and all they know is the city. They're very stingent on their beliefs, which are outdated, or they're super wounded or extra broken. I don't have time to fix you and get you back right.
Man.
I need you to hit the ground running. You know what I'm saying? I don't have if you're remedial, this is college algebra. You got to take some extra course to get up here. I'm not throwing my class down because you ain't up to speed.
Right.
This is where I'm at. You can't even hold a conversation. Your priorities wrong. No shade to you, but I don't have time to reprogram you because you broken. Or you keep doing the same shit and one way you ain't got no different results. Bitch, you need to get outside. Man, ain't shit. Your attitude bad. We ain't gonna talk about nothing. Your attitude's fucked up.
Yeah,
if your attitude's bad, I can't do shit with you.
You're right.
I don't got time to convince you no shit.
Yeah.
I don't have none of that. Because I'm the motherfucking prize, not you. Sorry.
Right.
There's a lot of y'all, few of me. Now that we have an understanding of that,
right.
Let's go forward.
Yeah.
You over 40, you really, you got 2 kids. Like, look, again, I'm the prize. You fit into my life. I don't fit in yours. But we can negotiate when they ain't there, I'm not there, whatever. And it's proximity at this point. Like, you have to fit in the flow of what I'm doing. If you too far away, I might be good for 1 or 2 visits. That's about it. I'm a city guy. I do city shit.
Yeah.
I'm not driving out there. You don't go nowhere. You don't do shit like you.
Oh, that's got to be a bummer.
Or you can't handle. I have a bunch. I'm not explaining shit. I'm not trying. I don't have the time because that's taken away from other shit I can be doing. I can be doing more podcasts, whatever I got to do, whatever I'm doing. It's valuable to going forward. I'm not looking back. It's the reason your rear view mirror is smaller than what's that? With the rear view is smaller than the windshield. Yeah, because you're going forward. Bitches be bringing up shit don't matter. Like, why are we talking about this? I like talking about ideas. Talk about the world, not some city girls record. Like, what does that mean? Like, I can't even entertain that shit.
No, man, it's
I went out from the girl the other day. She said, what do you do? What do you do? I was like, first off, I hate that fucking question because my job doesn't define me. Most people's jobs do not define them. Most people either have jobs they hate and they have other things that actually make them who they are, or they love their job and they ain't got no fucking substance. So they make their job their fucking their
all
identity.
And everything, yeah.
It's like, cops that behind to that whole blue wall. Okay, if you get fired, then what? Then what are you? Now you ain't a cop no more. Where you blew what? So that's not. What's like? I can't not be black. You cannot be a cop. I can't be like, you know what? I'm gonna take this skin off. This shit ain't working. This ain't. I'm gonna get some new shit. I'm gonna quit this. I'm gonna try Asian. You got some Asian back there. This black shit ain't as fun as I thought it was gonna be. No, you can't compare the two. That's like your badass comparison of Walmart and motherfucking self-service haircuts. No, that does not equal up.
There's a self-checkout line at Walmart.
That don't work. Me being black
IJS.
and you being a cop is not the same thing. One of them you can quit. One of them you can't.
Hey, I did hear you say something that makes a lot of sense, and this is what went through my mind when you said about the identities of the mental relationship of women in St. Louis. It's different face, different body, same fucking spirit.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
are we in the same neighborhood or what?
Yep.
Like, because for whatever reason, I don't know anybody that hasn't been hurt, male or female.
Yeah,
I don't know anyone that hasn't had a rough life or rough upbringing. Everybody has a story to tell.
Absolutely.
But for whatever reason, some of the women here, maybe most of the women here, they play the victim role and have no accountability.
You chose this right. You this is what I find a lot of women. You choose to ignore this man's red flags, and you surprised that shit you ignore came back to bite you in the ass a year later. He showed you. We show you who we are early.
Yeah,
it's up to you to choose if you believe it.
Yeah,
because once we get to a certain point,
nobody wants that victim shit.
We are what we are. If a man changes, it wasn't because of you, because I wanted to change for myself. So you think I'm gonna find me? I want me a bad boy with a heart. Don't exist. I want a skinny bitch that can cook. Don't exist. Like there's certain things that just don't fucking exist. Be real. You know what I'm saying? Like I figured out that I'd rather get me a 5 or a 6 and I coach her up to an 8 than deal with a problem of a 9 or a 10. That fine shit cool, but what are you about though?
Dude, I guarantee you some niggas tired of her shit too.
Hell yeah.
So I guarantee
Holly
you
Berry been broken up and divorced 3 times.
Yes. I don't know if it's her breath or her punani.
Or her attitude fucked up.
Or her attitude is
I'm
both
going with
of
the attitude part. I'm not dealing with that shit. You know how motherfuckers it's a lot of y'all.
Yeah, she got a funky problem and it's her
she
attitude.
Get old after a while. I'm
it's
not
her breath, her attitude, and her punani.
Your box trash, your attitude stank. Get the fuck out of here. I'm dealing with this bullshit.
Yeah, for sure.
And that'd be true. Like you can't it's insanity. You know what I'm saying? To where I'd be like, look, if you gonna talk, like I just be like, look at my phone, be like, I don't know, I had a bullshit ass conversation about nothing.
Or the worst is, for some reason, they have the best example of this man that they want. He doesn't exist in her world because she's not that woman. Like, man, you're never gonna have that man.
This is what Marlo said on the episode. He said, you gotta be lovable. You got all this list of shit you want in a man, but why would that man want you?
Yeah,
you want somebody that you don't qualify for,
dude. Yeah,
you wanna go to the plaza and get a motherfucking Mozzie, but you got bad credit. But get your ass a motherfucking buy here, pay here lot until you get your shit.
Okay, Joe's.
Right, you better get your motherfucking Okay Joe's or some shit. Okay, buy here, pay here.
Buy here, pay here.
You want a motherfucking Benz, but you only got Pontiac Grand Prix money.
Yeah, man.
Why would I want you?
Yes,
good
man. He does not exist
and
in her world.
If he is dope as he think he is, I mean, he got a bunch of y'all. Because I know how much I'm worth. I can pull you, your mom, and your cousin all in the
this
same.
Kind of man, this kind of man, this kind of man. Sound like you want a robot.
But why would he want you?
Why does he want you?
That's the thing.
You need a robot. Excuse me, man. I gotta use the restroom. Is this gonna?
It's right across the. No, you ain't no feedback. I'm gonna talk to Brother Love about this motherfucking divorce. It's right across the way. So brother J Love. Let's start early.
Okay.
Now, so as a child, where'd you get your approach to women from? Growing up as a youth, was it plentiful with the women? Was it a struggle? Were you trying to figure out who and what you wanted to be?
It's
like high school and stuff. School?
High school, I was a hopeless romantic in high school. I would follow the girls to class. I carry them.
You might have to hold that toilet seat up, bruh. Sorry.
Or sit down.
Like a bitch.
Hey.
Sorry.
Hey, whoa. I sit down.
You don't sit down.
I do sit down. It's
Why
cleaner.
do you?
Because there's no splatter.
No,
it's quiet. It's cleaner. Yeah, it's way cleaner. Because when a man stands up and urinates, it like splatters all over the place and it drips all over the floor. It's disgusting. You know, the man's bathroom is probably one of the nastiest places on the face of the earth.
No, women's restroom are way worse.
I've heard, but still,
no, bruh,
Yeah.
no.
Okay,
Women are disgusting.
All right, I'll just take your word for it.
Yeah,
I've cleaned women's bathrooms before. Every women's bathroom I've ever cleaned has always been cleaner than men's bathroom.
Any kind of mass, women are horrible. They're horrible, and they do it at double the frequency because they all go in pairs.
Maybe I just hold them up in pedestals or something.
I used to do that shit too. I used to hold women on pedestals that didn't deserve it.
Yeah,
I wasted probably 4 years.
The
on
ones
that
I
shit.
did do.
I mean, now when you say that, do you mean such as like, did it turn out in your favor in the end, or like you talking about like romantically, or like your mom,
Just period. I just hang out. The women I've been with, I usually hold them up on a pedestal, and I put them, up.
I respect them as human beings, but I hold you accountable for your bullshit.
Oh yeah, I gotta do.
I don't ignore your choices or your behaviors because of how much I respectfully put you on a realistic pedestal. I'm gonna let you shit on me. Like if I ever feel a person is insulting my intelligence and manipulating me to do something in their favor, it's hell to pay. Because I don't like, you can just be a buck and just tell me what it is. We move forward. Don't try to pacify me hit me with the okie doke when it's unnecessary. Because now I got an attitude.
Good old okie doke.
Yeah, not.
Well, hey, sorry.
Damn, boy. See this?
We're trying to keep balance here.
Trying to fold my stomach in. Sorry.
We'll pull the seat down some so your knees don't hit the table.
It's about as far as it can go.
It can probably go to one of them things in there. I know that's pretty low. I lowered that one myself.
This is pretty low as it can get. I got high knees.
I think it might be some cushion on that one though. Oh, that's going back. Maybe try the other. Try the other handle.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
Oh, he gonna break my shit. God damn.
How you get it back?
Oh my god. Oh god.
There it is.
Oh god. There's the other.
Did you get this at the self checkout line at Walmart?
Fuck no.
Oh.
I had the motherfuckers bring it to me and set it up.
Okay.
And I watched them do it.
Okay. He said I watched him do it. Did you explain to him about the magnetic force of the arch?
I wasn't going to go into that.
Okay.
I was talking about his love life as what kind of man he was as a student in high school and how that transitioned to his adulthood, and then I want to lead into this marriage and just dating now in general.
Okay. Well, I'll get you the quick rundown. Like I said, I was hopeless romantic in high school.
What does that mean?
I love to have crushes on girls. And
yeah.
I always fantasize about how good it would be before I got with somebody. And
how what kind of women are you into?
I'm into women who are very level-headed. I'm into pretty girls.
What does that mean?
Huh? What?
I mean, what is that? You have to paint the picture for people that maybe not.
So,
I know what it means to me.
I'm definitely into a woman who's okay. She's confident in her own self, and she's okay with letting me be myself. Yeah, that's basically it.
Physically, what do you want? A butt man, a breast man?
I like a rounder woman.
You like them chunky? You like them curvy? You like girls shop at Tory to Lane Bryant, huh?
Yes.
See? See, I don't see where he was at. See,
that's where I am.
Go big girl, what you gonna do? Go big girl, what you gonna do?
Yes, sir.
I'm with you. I think my save lives. I'm with you 1,000%.
I'm with you, man.
You need some ice or you good?
No, I'm gonna do this neat.
Okay, do this neat. I hate you more.
Is this neat?
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. I've always liked big girls ever since I was in 6th grade. My first girlfriend, she was a big girl. She was 12 years old, and she was like, she had a lot going on. I don't know where she is, but I still love her to this day. She's a good girl, and she set the pace for me.
What's her name? Give her a shout out. Is she here in St. Louis?
Oh my God, I don't know. She's up there, Linda.
And Marv, bring it down some. You can leave it where it's at. Just bring it. You not in the damn shot. Maybe on an iPad because I'm taking that chair out.
I say,
y'all don't
Linda,
act right.
Kemp, wherever you are. I know your birthday.
Hey, this here is very comfortable.
I know,
July
I can
2nd,
tell.
78. Hey, babe.
Good thing I don't cut video this deep into the podcast no more. So at this point, you just might as well get comfortable as you want to be.
Oh man, this is great.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you with the big girl. I mean, don't get me wrong. I can't go super, but like I need you to be. If you have size and you confident in your size and you love you some you, I'm listening. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like women are very malleable. So I know through just osmosis and time together, I'm gonna eventually mold you into what I know what I like. You know, I like certain things, but if it's not what
is malleable?
It
no
means
condescending.
I don't be changed.
Yeah, like it's like
clay.
Like clay. So malleable means you're very moldable, very bendable. I can adjust certain things about you to my liking. That doesn't take away the character of the substance. Okay. You're still Claire, but you still Claire. You still. Now I'm telling my business, Claire. You still clay, but I can mold you. Where men are more
stuck,
more stern, more like stone. They are what they are. You know what I'm saying? They very rarely they're not as willing to adjust to who they are for who they with. Women are more lose their goddamn mind and be with some man. Very rare a man's willing to throw himself away to be with a woman, for the most part.
Right.
Some do, but not all. But for the sake of generalizations in the conversation, women are a lot more willing to adjust themselves and do things he like. To where guys like, bitch, this is what I do. I like football on Sundays, and I'm not gonna stop this football. Chick be like, I like basketball, but he be like, I don't like it. I don't like basketball no more either. Like that's that type of shit.
Right.
And I wouldn't like a woman like that. Like I like what I like, and I'm not gonna not like it. And like your shit too. I don't like this trash ass TV you watch, but if it makes you can explain to me why you watching and it makes you a little bit of relief, as long as you understand what it is, I'm okay. But that's who you are. All your conversation consists of fucking Kim Kardashian shit. We not gonna work out, bro.
No.
Cause we can't. You could be bad as a motherfucker. If your conversation's trash, you trash with it. Yeah, that's always why I don't like listening. Like the girls I follow on Instagram, I don't want to watch a video because you're gonna say some shit, or you're gonna speak in a way that'll maybe gonna turn me off, and I can't enjoy you no more.
I'm with you there.
So I just let the pictures be what they are. I found myself, some people are better in my mind than they are in their real life. I'm like, you know what? I liked you better in my mind than I actually hung out with you.
Is it? I know. Sometimes I feel like in the dating world, I can only speak from a male point of view. Sometimes in our male point of view, if that female chooses to be with us or chooses to go out with us, it's kind of up to us to lose that deal.
Yeah, it's up to your job to fuck it up.
Yeah, like we could almost like not say anything the whole night and win in that date and kind of laugh and be agreeable and pay for a dessert and a drink and an entree and we win. As long as we don't overstep the conversational boundaries of expectation.
Because most of these chicks' standards are pretty low. We just give them too much credit they deserve. Most of them, like, he took me out and took me to Applebee's. Like, let me tell you that this is what I'm passing through today. I had a real date in mind, but now I'm wondering, like, am I doing too much? Like, you easily impressed, but I love a diamond in the rough. I like to catch them. My best ones, I caught them early and made them better.
But I think like the malleable thing, man.
Women are very. Think about this, the women you had in your life. And me, I haven't really leaned into any woman to like what my likes are. I'll express and show her what I find attractive.
Yeah.
If it's like I like chicks that wear heels and nails and shit, but I know those type of women that enjoy it for themselves might not have other tangibles I find important, which may be reading, documentaries, ability to have a conversation, open-minded thinking. It's hard to find both of those. Not saying they don't exist, but then maybe they're at a level I haven't quite reached that to have both. So I might have to deal with someone that not into that. And that's fine. I'm not going to let those type of those accessories deter me from meeting someone that's really dope. You know what I'm saying? Just understanding what's more important. I'd rather have a motherfucker that's comfortable in her skin, that's mentally appealing, than someone that has all those shit I find Instagram double tap worthy. They can't hold a fucking conversation.
Dude, where is the bitch that can read and also be a freak? Like, do they exist?
Absolutely.
Because you're gonna have like one or the other.
I felt
the balance. You're gonna either have a fucking Rick James super freak or a fucking Harry Potter bitch. Like, but not both.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, you can.
They do exist.
They fuck yeah, they exist.
I verified.
I eat well off the motherfuckers all the time. You gotta know how to look. You know how to spot them. That's
There's a church lady in public. But
disgusting.
Then in the bourgeois, it's a different story.
Disgusting. Oh my god, I'm knocked off. I'm knocked off a dope ass librarian. You never would have thought so. You know how darn she was, but you just have to know what you're looking for. Like, say, you have to you have to have.
Are they black? I'm sorry. Are they black women?
She was Puerto Rican.
Okay, I'm not dissing to the sisters. I'm just asking.
I mean, on the sister tip, look,
this bitch ain't reading shit. I mean, no diss to the sister, but she can get everything on the freak end. Like, no diss. Big ups.
All right, big ups.
Big ups to the black girls.
And hold both your titties up high. Lick your nipples. Thanks, sis.
I mean, some of the best situations I've had was women that you gotta know.
I don't know where it came from.
That's why I covered my face.
Say, what was that?
What did you do?
I
was like, what?
The big ups is like an inside joke where they hold both their titties up with the nipples up.
You said that part of the
big ups. Yeah.
Go big girl, what you gonna do? I'm with you, man.
I mean,
save lives, man.
Personally, man, in my position, I like who likes me. Shit.
I do too. I guess
you might have better success with that.
I guess for me, I know I can. I'm so fluid in my circle, so I know I can eat anywhere. You know, so I'm not stuck to like, oh, I can only know how to talk to black girls. I only know how to talk to white girls. I know how to talk to women. I know how to pick the one out. I don't want the girl. I don't want the girl in the motherfucking bar acting a fool. I want her friend that's chilling, because that's the friend that's chilling. If I find something attractive about her, she went down to get it in tonight. The one up there, she wants attention. She here for the show. She's probably not finna give you what you need quick enough. Her friend that's with her, that's chilling and just supporting her, gassing her up, that's the one that's down for the get down. Because she probably ain't get much attention because she have to find friend. So she's playing number two. Right. All the men are stupid, so they always chase the girl that's doing the most.
Right.
And she just there for the attention. Well, her daddy issues are a parent because she got to be on the bar, or she's out here loud or some crazy shit. Then it's the regular friend that's chilling, probably a little bit chunky, but got some good curves, probably got a decent job, high credit score, don't get enough attention.
Right, that's
worth the conversation.
Yeah,
I'm gonna holler at her. Even if nothing happens from her, I'll probably have a more enjoyable time with her than I will getting in line for this motherfucker that's getting all the attention from these motherfucking nobodies.
Yeah,
gotta think higher than that. Gotta be quicker than that.
You almost had it.
You gotta know. You gotta know your wins, man. You can't fall for everything shiny ain't gold.
That is true, and also, I think I'm on the other side of the coin.
Hey, how you doing, lady?